From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Now batting,
Next to
catcher,
him, Mickey
Cochran.
Swing and a foul straight back. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Next offering is fouled back. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
That's a ball.
One out, and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Full count.
And ball four to
Take your
aboard.
base.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh
Donaldson now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Donaldson went deep in his most recent game. That one
that's
misses.
out.
That's 5 straight. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They put the tag on him, and that's 2. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Athletics. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that one fouled off. A wind in the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pulls. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulls. Matched a homer in his last game. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. In position. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. In there at the knees. Action in the Angels bullpen. Roberto Hernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Downs also throwing. That one almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one ripped. Going back. And it hits the fence. Henderson around second, on his way to third. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Oh, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Finley out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. The new pitcher in the game, Jared Weaver.
38.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Here's some real power at the plate. Miguel Tejada. First pitch, and he just misses.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
As he was out front that time. Tejada checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller. Tejada tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The first baseman, number 3,
Jimmy Fox. Fox with a homer in his last game. The A's looking to add another. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1. Strike 2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Next offering upstairs.
That's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. center field. Edman settles under it. And that'll do it. The A's strand one. They lead 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
25, Don.
Just want to see that stank on your face.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Angels.
And next
the
for
third
LA,
baseman,
Troy Glaus.
Glaus.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Curveball over for a called strike.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
0-2.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm
The
sure
bat,
that's going
the
to sit
catcher,
on him for a
Mike.
little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim Sampson.
So man aboard, Tim Sampson, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sampson in his rookie season, 23 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. 2 outs. That one found hard the other way.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Should have this one. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. As we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Jose Casado.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil things? Picture with the time and people's dreams. From the norm, we appear quite average.
First pitch,
No, that missed.
just
That's a ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Next offering is in for a strike. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson, the next to hit, 1 for 2. First pitch
Outside,
doesn't
ball.
find the zone. Man at second. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's up.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later. In this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Casado stands at second with no outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double.
Now
Strikeout.
left fielder,
And there's one
Al
away.
Simmons.
Al Simmons up next for the A's. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That's to third. Gloss. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now here's the A's catcher, Mickey Cochran, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Fastball for a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And they'll do it again. That one inside, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses.
Ball count.
And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, number 44. Fastball is outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's Mike Trout. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. That clips the corner. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Popped in the air, left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 in this one. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the A's 5 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Josh Donaldson. Weaver back to work. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Roberto Hernandez preparing to come on if needed. Downs also getting ready. And ball 1. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Nope. Ball.
That's a good pitch there.
2-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat, you jog back to the dugout.
Into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky.
So the lineup flips over. Ricky Henderson will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfect.
One down. Miguel Tejada up next for the A's. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Henderson, the runner at second with one away. Fastball is outside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Inside move to second. Ricky dives back in. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. The shortstop takes the ball. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, right to the backstop. Henderson up to third on the wild pitch. And here's a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He makes the grab. That is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 6 and the Angels nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
On the ground is short. Tejada handles, throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 out, space is empty. Now here is Mike Napoli. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7.
Outside.
But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boot. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Angels are gone in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
the
zone.
Designated hitter, Jose Casado.
The general better fall back, put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
That one hammered left field. Going gone. His 12th of the season, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Not easy to hit a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate for a home run, but I think it caught just too much of that outside part of the plate. Maybe a little bit of a mistake, but he didn't miss it at the plate.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jared Weaver done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Roberto
Now
Hernandez.
pitching for the
He's into
Angels,
the game with the bases empty.
number 39,
Reggie Jackson up next for the A's.
Hernandez.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Al Simmons. Swinging a foul out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside. Ripped on a line. He dives, and he can't make the catch. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next off, in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. As the A's are on top, you're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tim Sampson. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. They continue to trail 7-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Scott
Number
Down.
37.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Downs. In his 8th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
Now batting.
And now Miguel Tejada 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
And a foul ball. In the dirt. Collins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Collins looking for the K.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile on.
Now
His
back,
confidence
first
level has
baseman,
got to be
Jimmy.
dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Fox in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Trout. Plank back to work. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And next for the Angels, Albert Pujols. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. This one in the air center field. Henderson moves under it. Puts it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. Don Baylor, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. 1 strike away.
Increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Here come the boogeyman, we doing the can run the clock on the American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band, sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls in the, cause I need all the things that's in the damn, cause I need, you the funk, rock, bumble, while you shuffle your feet, like in the fast lane, guaranteed. Tank sucking on my tailpipe, my face, nothing to gain, no one to blame, but so it's the same. You can't contain all my game to keep it the fame. With the one paid, with the book, never remains, but I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah, take the mask off, I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster, do a why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself, now I'm on with the homies. Not every kid kid should be getting a trophy. 40s and 40s will make the dumb bands only. Give my love with big little plastic. Just need to touch it. That's fantastic. This is classic. Practice my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the pocket Jurassic.
All's my life I has to fight. What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! If y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Getting the nod in this one, Doc Luke. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Pete Crow Armstrong leading things. He's off and takes the strike. 0-1 now. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone. And just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And now, Ryan Sandberg. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And here is Billy Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ouch! That hit him. Take your base.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
And here is Sosa to the
One ball.
plate.
No
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Sosa launched a homer in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's the strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's a big power threat. Ernie Banks. That clips the corner.
No ball.
Williams
1 strike.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. See if they can cash in.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Base is still loaded with 2 out.
The third baseman.
So up now for Chicago, Ron Santo. And a foul ball.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 3, the Reds coming up. Back here with my pal Ziggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jake Arrieta. What's the scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Pete Rose. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Arrieta, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 down. George Foster, the next to hit for the Reds. 5th in home runs in the National League right now. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. 2 out spaces.